Hello, people. I have two new Sims that will be doing two different challenges, and they are best friends and they both come from the future. Uh, the first of my new Sims, and this one will be the create a Sim video for him, is Marez, and he's going to be doing the Ultimate Sim Challenge. And hey, you get to see how I make new Sims because I might be pretty good at makeovers, but I am terrible at making Sims from scratch. So I just combine Sims that seem like they have good genetics until I find one I really like. Then I tweak them until I'm happy. Not saying I don't take them back into Create a Sim a few more times before I'm satisfied. Let's see if I can properly describe Mares and why he made the decision to venture into the past. He's very intelligent, but also extremely emotional, following his heart instead of his head. While trying to decide what to name him, I found a good word that describes him. A neophiliac is someone who seeks novelty with a passion. He wants to learn and experience everything. He's a bit self centered. I imagine him somewhat like Bacchus or Dionysus. Eat, drink, and be merry. Live life to its fullest and indulge in your passions. Imagine the future sort of like the Matrix movies, where when you want to learn about something, you can pretty much upload the information into your brain. There aren't really careers per se. There are people who do things to keep themselves busy, and there's the bot arena. But with the plum bots to do most menial tasks, it's a very boring existence. And with it flickering between regular and dystopic surroundings, nobody has much of a drive to do more. Morris hates this. He wants to learn by studying. He wants to work for the knowledge. He wants to fight his way up the ladder in careers and feel that rush of accomplishment he's read about in books that refer to the past. In the future, all children are born through gene splicing. There's very little romance, which isn't all that surprising considering the state of the place. He wants to live and love and live again. He wants to see and experience births and deaths and all the crazy ups and downs in between. He's heard about supernatural Sims but never seen one. He wants to learn more about them and see if he can experience that as well. Now, unlike his best friend Shensi, he doesn't want to change the past, at least not in any big ways that might disturb the balance. This should, I'm hoping, lead to some very interesting situations. I think I've summed up Mares pretty well. So before I let you enjoy some music while you watch the rest of this video, I thought I'd explain some of my decisions about his personality to you. I tried to include this in writing as I was giving him his name and horoscope and stuff in the video, and it seemed really out of place and kind of ruined the rhythm of the video, so I decided to just explain it as part of this voice intro. Alrighty, here we go. So he's charismatic. People are just naturally drawn to him and his passion for life. He's dramatic and overly emotional, but don't let that fool you. He's actually very intelligent. I gave him the custom Lifetime Wish Seasoned Traveler because he won't finish that until the very end of the Ultimate Sim Challenge per Landros rules. I really had no clue what to give him for his likes. Fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches give a good moodlet, so I figured I might as well give him a good mood boost with over emotional. I gave them star sign Sagittarius because I found an article with the different Greek gods and their Roman counterparts saying that Dionysus, otherwise known as Bacchus, would fall into this sign with a love of socializing, entertainment, and carousing. The name Marez means an idealistic person with strong desires. The surname Wendahl means a wanderer or seeker. Despite his ambition, which is more like an alpha, I decided to make Marez an omega because of how emotionally driven he is, and knowing that part of that is a desire to someday experience romance and have a family since he grew up in what equates to foster care. It can't really be considered boarding school when there isn't much schooling involved, now can it? Okay, well, that's Marez. It took me 2.5 hours to make him, not including the time to decide on names and such. Thank goodness I can speed this up for you, because I don't doubt anybody would actually watch it if it was in regular speed. I'll leave you with some music for the rest of the video. Thanks for listening to me blather on, and thanks for watching. Bye.